instead of showing growth in all of my maturity and facing facts that maybe this ain't where I wanna be. I'm chasing fool's gold to beckon from hell like a shit in a new world. Hey. What up, dog? Gorilla gang? What it do, my baby? What's happening with y'all, man? I'm chilling, bro. I've been staying out the way. I've been shooting music videos. I've been recording music. I've been doing, regular real life shit and doing it well. Hey, bro, I can't really complain, bro. What about you? Y'all can let me know that in the comment section too. You know what I'm saying? Fucks with me. It really don't matter. Or you can hit me on the IG. Don't matter. But hey, lo and behold, I got some Toronto niggas tapping in with me now. Yeah, man, right over there. You know what I'm saying? Right over there. So they telling me I need to check out they scene. There's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit happening. And you know what I'm saying? I'm intrigued. So they was like, bro, so you can kind of figure some of this stuff out, some of this madness out. They was like, go and check out this video called Houdini, the City of Fallen Rappers. And it's gonna be some eye-opening ill shit. And me, I'm like, damn, I always felt like Canada was on some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of a little surprising, but not surprising. They say it's hoods all over. Hoods in every country, city. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, man, it all always seemed like a good place to get away from American bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we about to get into this, man. Houdini, City of Fallen Rappers. Let's get it. Hey, y'all gonna hit that subscribe button, bro. Yeah, man. We in here. Gorilla gang. You become a target. But not only you're a target, you're rapping about these people. Your house is 10 times the size of... They hypnotized with hate. Damn. Oh, they are. That would make me dislike me if I was on the other side.
I don't need you, well, I needed myself. I wasn't asking nobody for help. She wanted me because her name ringing bell. Designer the jeans on designer the belt.
He was just like my favorite rapper, literally of anyone. He was my favorite.
Damn. If you really think about it, yeah, most artists do get killed in their home city. But why do you think that is?
Hatred. People looking at you, saying, I wish that was me.
Bullets sent many fleeing for their lives here on this stretch. Now, the 21-year-old has been identified as a popular Toronto rapper.
All right, we got to talk about the Houdini story, right? The jealousy and hatred rappers got to deal with in their own home city is terrible. And that's a fact in every state in America. But one of the most violent cities right now for up-and-coming rappers to make it out of is Toronto. And people don't realize.
Who the fuck knew? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck knew? I don't know, because niggas get shot like a bitch in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but this shit, hey, let's get it. R.I.P. Houdini.
There's a reason Toronto's becoming one of the most surveyed cities in North America. It's looking like Beijing. They're getting cameras everywhere. Only Atlanta, Chicago, and D.C. got more surveillance per person. And that's because of the ongoing gang war that's been escalating for years, right? It's literally hunting season on rappers. And that's exactly what happened to Houdini. Houdini was sitting down with record labels in LA, New York, collabing with Pop Smoke. This kid was the real deal. Until a couple weeks ago, he was brutally shot and killed in broad daylight in the entertainment district of downtown Toronto. And this shit was surgical. They used Glock 9s with 30-round mags. They took advantage of Corona season by wearing medical masks to hide their faces. There was a 6-year-old kid that got caught in the crossfire, dodging bullets.
That has a high capacity
wilding the fuck out.
It's a 30-round magazine. And as this unfolds, I want you to pay attention to the little boy that ducks into the vestibule here.
Yeah. In order to understand this story, we gotta focus on one hood in particular in Toronto called Driftwood, or Northside Jane and Finch. And this is where Houdini's from. Now, they're by far the most influential in terms of music in the city, but they're also a notorious Crip faction, right? They beef with pretty much everybody in the city. To the south of them, the south side of Jane and Finch, they bang Blood, and that's their direct rival. The lowest income neighborhood in the city called Regent also has tension with Driftwood, stemming from
Regent Park, yo!
Killings. And another area called Rexdale has been Driftwood's rival.
Hey, ain't that where Nav from? I think I heard Nav rap about Rexdale. That sound familiar, bro.
For damn near a decade. So they beef with everybody. Now in 2015, Driftwood kids kinda instilled the Chirac music vibe up in the north, in Canada. They were putting disses to rivals in their tracks and talking about the stuff they were doing.
Chief Keef, what the fuck y'all did, man? Y'all got our neighbors up there tripping. They on some real bullshit right now. Ah, damn, man. The fuck?
In the streets, in their lyrics.
If you diss my niggas, then you know we pulling triggers. Late nights with them killers, we kidnapping drug dealers.
Now that song is
We
Robert
kidnapping
Banks
drug
featuring
dealers.
Pressa. Pressa is one of the few who actually crossed over to the mainstream American scene, and he's actually living in Cali right now in a nice mansion. His rap career popped off for him, but before all that, he was involved in a case where he allegedly kidnapped 2 drug dealers, moving them around from location to location, holding them for ransom, until eventually forcing them to give each other head in front of...
Nigga, what the Nigga, what? Nigga, what the fuck did I just hear? Excuse me, sir?
Of everything.
What?
2 dudes. That's crazy. Now, Pressa was later in a nice mansion.
Yeah, we gonna
His
run
rap
that
career
back.
popped off for him. But before all that, he was involved in a case where he allegedly kidnapped 2 drug dealers, moving them around from location to location, holding them for ransom, until eventually forcing them to give each other head in front of everybody. 2 dudes.
God.
That's crazy. Now, Pressa was later...
How many times do you gotta kill a motherfucker? You feel me? I mean, like, wow. Wow. You know what I'm saying? That is wild, my nigga. Goddamn, y'all Canada gangbangers are different, nigga. This is some wild shit.
They're cleared of those charges and granted the court's permission to go on tour with Drake out in England. And another rapper...
No. Ain't no going on tour with Drake after you did some shit like that today. That nigga should be using every second of the day to hunt you down. Ain't no touring with Drake. Ain't no rapping. This shit is... Nigga, it's a rap for your ass, nigga. That is crazy. That's like some Suge Knight level shit right there. Like, oh, hell no, bro.
Got 6 years in Press's place for the charge. Now, Press's partner, Robin Banks, who was in that track that I just showed, he was practically the pioneer for the scene, right? He had the torch early on from 2015, and he kind of started this organic hood label in Driftwood, where he was putting on all the rappers from his area. Robin Banks started getting millions of views, caught the attention of Meek Mill, who really rocked with the movement. Meek Mill and Robin Banks were sending paperwork back and forth. He was about to...
Hey, say what you want about Meek Mill, but that nigga keep his ears to the street. He always finding some motherfuckers, bro. Like, Meek tapped in, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Call him what you want, but the nigga tapped in. With that music shit, hey... Right, that nigga Meek out here, he be listening, bro.
To sign a deal with the Dream Chasers, and to celebrate, he was having a party at a hookah lounge called Cameo, where unfortunately his ops found out about it, infiltrated the party, and shot him up 9 times, leaving him in critical condition. Just as this man was about to cross over to the U.S. scene, they orchestrated that hit on. Now, thankfully, Robert Banks is alive, but he's paralyzed from the neck down.
Damn.
His ops were super disrespectful, posting memes of him in a wheelchair and stuff. Now, he's still doing his thing, releasing tracks and, of course, pushing the rappers from Driftwood on his label, but the rivals going after...
Bro, what the fuck are y'all doing over there, bro? God. I can't, man. I don't know, man.
After Robin Banks like that really escalated the violence in the city, and it made it kind of a trophy for people to target rappers. This was like the first high-profile assassination attempt on a rapper who was about to cross over. Now, the next year, the most influential artist out of the country was Smoke Dogg. Now, I'm not from Toronto. You don't gotta be from Toronto to know Smoke Dogg. He was getting co-signed by Drake, doing shows in the UK and the US, and he's from the place called Regent Park. Now, this is pretty much the trenches, right? It's the lowest income community in the whole city, but it's not very close to Driftwood, and because of that, they didn't really have too much tension back and forth until one summer night at a club in 2018, Smoke Dogg got into a heated argument with a Driftwood rapper by the name of 21 Neat, and this shit escalated quickly, right? They stepped outside where 21 Neat shot and killed Smoke Dogg and his manager. Probably one of the most gruesome after-death videos I've seen of a rapper, right? People were filming him, and Smoke Dogg's brain matter was like leaking on the road. It was a wild scene. Now this pretty much gave Region the green light to go after Driftwood as retaliation.
As
This
they
created
should.
A whole bunch of new problems in the city where two neighborhoods that otherwise didn't have too much tension now had maximum levels of tension. And Driftwood didn't really care, like they were welcoming all smoke. Now the Toronto police didn't arrest the rapper 21 Neat for quite some time. They couldn't find him. There were even rumors that he escaped to Somalia, but he eventually got found out all the way out in the west coast of the country.
He looked like a little Somalian. No disrespect to my Somalians, but hey, man, right on.
Near Vancouver, where he was extradited back to Toronto to stand trial for the murder of Smoke Dog. Now this is when the story gets wild, because 21 Neat has a brother who goes by the name of 22.
That nigga look fucked up, boy. When them perks kicking your ass, that perk is kicking his ass. All in this shit right now. Look at him. Y'all got to chill, man.
Right? They're both from Driftwood. They're from the same block as Pressa, Robin Banks. They're all homies, which is why it was weird when everyone found out 5 months ago in December of 2019, 22 Neat killed his own homie and fellow rapper on their label named YS. YS had just gotten back from doing a bit in jail, and he was on a bunch of tracks that were getting hundreds of thousands of views. And out of nowhere, the feds found YS's body all the way out on the west coast of the country near Vancouver. And the rumors started circulating that 22 Neat, his own homie, was the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody really knows why he did it, but some people say it was over money. That's not been confirmed. Anyways, 22 Neat knew there would be repercussions, so
this shit fucked up. I just heard a story about a rapper not too long ago. It's some Florida niggas. They was in the studio session, and when the session was over, he shot the other rapper and killed him. They was doing the collab. I ain't collabing with nobody now. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wild. This shit is wild.
he fled to a place called Calgary, Alberta, but he didn't last long. They actually found him dead 2 days later as revenge for what he did to the homie YS. Now at this point, the city's in crisis, and Driftwood was putting out all this talent, but this horrific stuff kept happening.
Nigga, move out of state and drop a mixtape. God damn, y'all niggas are bugging the fuck out.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Yeah, 30-30.
The next to pop out of the city was this rap duo formed by two brothers from Driftwood known as the Talib Twins. They had this track with 5 million views that was scorching hot in the city and in the US.
And how did they die?
One of the twins eventually got locked up. So the other twin decided to keep the momentum going and kept releasing these fire tracks under the name the Talib Twin. In February of 2020, the Talib Twin was at a condo party on the 32nd floor of an Airbnb rental. When
got
two
thrown off that
Rizaks
motherfucker.
infiltrated the party and started opening fire. The Talib Twin fired back and managed to kill both of them before he himself died at the scene. And there's a bunch of speculation.
Bro went out
as to what happened.
banging.
I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? Like, some people say he tripped and shot himself. But the feds believe he went into another room in the condo and just ended his own life. Like, the story's crazy, and the thing with Driftwood and the politics in the city is they beef with so many places that sometimes it's hard to say who is responsible for targeting.
what?
They got a lot of enemies. And then, of course, at the end of May, the single biggest name out of Toronto who's not Drake or Tory Lanez or The Weeknd was the rapper Houdini. Now, as I said in my intro, this is a kid who was sitting down with record labels in New York and Los Angeles. He was gonna go places. But unfortunately, as the trend is in the city, Houdini was in the entertainment district of Toronto late in the afternoon. And little did he know, it was a Volkswagen Tiguan that was lying in wait on the east side of a street called Blue Jays Way, which is right where he had to go by. And they were waiting for a long time, over 40 minutes. And Houdini was with a 15-year-old boy at the time, and they were making their way down the street. And once they got in range of the Volkswagen, a lone shooter got out of the vehicle and started unloading a bunch of clips in Houdini's direction. There was this little kid who was caught in the crossfire, as well as a family. Like, this whole thing is on CCTV footage, right? It's heart-wrenching. And they unloaded a bunch of clips into Houdini, who got hit and kept running, right? Adrenaline, even if you get wounded mortally, you could still run because you got adrenaline. So he was running with a bunch of bullets in his body, and then eventually collapsed and died. And the 50-year-old kid who was with Houdini was also strapped, and he was trying to get off shots back at the assailants and then his
Little
gun jammed,
15-year-old
which
was
he got
banging
rid
out
of
with
in
it.
an alleyway and ran away. Now Meek Mill, Tory Lanez, and a whole bunch of others took to social
Damn,
media
G.
to express their condolences as soon as this happened. And you could see just how much the industry was rocking with Houdini. Like, this was a kid who was about to make it. But just look at Toronto. The city is in shambles right now. Like, the retaliation killings have already been ordered. Houdini's own memorial got shot up in this ridiculous video you can see on YouTube. It's like this drive-by style video where out of the darkness this car pulls up, starts opening fire into a crowd. The whole crowd is strapped up, so they immediately start firing back. But this shit is nuts. I know this happens in the States, it's nothing new, but I'm coining Toronto the city of the fallen rappers because the trend
Motherfuckers seem like they aiming for
rappers who are now dead is just unparalleled. Like, you can't compare it. But yeah, man, that's it for this video. Rest in peace to Houdini. Gone but not forgotten. Check out his music when you get a chance. And yeah, man, I'll see you in the next one.
Hey, Toronto, y'all really showing y'all ass. Goddamn, boy, what the hell was that? Hey, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Y'all gotta chill the fuck out, though, man. Y'all aiming at right. Pardon me. Y'all either aiming at right. Get the one that rap. The nigga. You know? Hey, y'all better put your backpacks down, nigga. You look like you got bars, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Nah, man, for real though, that shit crazy. But yeah, that's some everyday shit, bro. But you just wouldn't think it for Toronto, man. Y'all, it seemed like it was real cool up there. Like, we used to talk about getaways. Like, man, we gonna get some money, man. Fuck this America shit, nigga. We gonna go to Canada and ball out. You know what I'm saying? Live good. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga, I be damn. I leave this motherfucker and go to that motherfucker and start getting shot at. That that's crazy, man. All y'all Toronto rappers, y'all hold y'all head. All y'all Canadian rappers, y'all hold y'all head, man. That shit wild, man. You feel me? That shit wild. But until the next time, y'all be smooth, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Mind y'all business. Stop dropping mixtapes if you in Toronto. And, you know, we are.